everybody. This is Scott with the Believers Underground, and I'm going to talk about the over-the-counter derivatives con. Okay, these derivatives are worthless. It's a massive Ponzi scheme, and it doesn't matter how you dress this pig up. Okay, it's still a pig. And this is going out to the global movement, Global Empowerment Project. I found a video over on Enough Respects channel, and he has these guys talking up there in Parliament, and oh boy, point blank states, these derivatives are worthless.
Some rather delicate work on behalf of our cousins in the United States, and it's been quite a dangerous work, is that we have been exposing the biggest corruption story in the history of the world, which is basically surrounding, concerns the derivatives operation. All derivatives are fraudulent finance activity. The United States moved this week onto the Basel II norms, which means that all off-balance sheet transactions are illegal, and which means that the entire derivative sector is worth zilch.
And that over-the-counter derivatives OTC market is at $1.25 quadrillion. And that's what you're bailing out on Wall Street, everywhere, okay?
By 2007, the OTC derivatives market had grown to $595 trillion. That's $595 trillion.
Shot higher, giving the Dow its best day in
The
almost...
hands-off approach seemed to be working. Wall Street had bet heavily on the real estate boom.
The economy expanded at a robust 4.3% annually.
Those derivatives were at the heart of that strategy.
You have derivatives insuring derivatives, which are based on derivatives. It's almost an Alice in Wonderland kind of profitability. What, in fact, you essentially had was a big, creaking time bomb.
It's a massive Ponzi scheme. It works like this. I'll show you how it works. We'll take this this paper. Okay, the legal rights of a person has been given over to a paper back in 1917. It's called Articles of Incorporation. Okay, it's a fictional character. It might as well be Daffy Duck or this pig that's dressed up. Okay. It's a fictional character, man. It's Looney Tunes Central, and that's what's going on in Wall Street. In this over-the-counter derivatives market, it works like this. Say we'll take this last huge con that they worked on Wall Street with your houses. Okay, they would sell the house. A person would buy a house. Okay, say the house is here. It cost them $200,000 for that house. The bank gives them the loan. Okay, well, the bank has the collateral because they own the house. Now, this person takes out that loan for $200,000. What takes place is he signs a contract. That contract is now called a mortgage-backed security. It's worthless. All it is a piece of paper with a signature on it. It has no value. And this homeowner would take out insurance policies on that house worth $200,000 to protect his investment. So the banks are covered with their investment being protected. But the banks, they take out a bond. This bond is called a mortgage-backed security. And what they do is that paper now is worth 3 times the amount of the initial loan of $200,000. So now this piece of paper is worth $600,000 because that's how much is going to be paid back over a 30 or 40 year period of the loan. They take this piece of paper called mortgage-backed security, they throw it on the stock market. Okay, they bottle it up, throw it out on the stock market. It's worthless. It has no value. It's just a piece of paper. And they put it on the derivatives market, okay, which is totally unregulated. Now the banks, what they did was they would take out an insurance policy on it called credit default insurance. So now if this guy fails to pay on his $200,000 loan, okay, for this mortgage-backed security, this insurance is to protect this $600,000 that this person is going to pay back over the next 20 to 30 years. When they don't pay it back, they get the ding 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 AIG payout, okay, of $600,000. And that's your insurance con that's running with the credit-backed securities, which is also a con. It is worthless. It has no value. And they're attaching a value to it, to the insurance market. That's AIG, American Insurance Group. Okay, and all these banks, all these stock market players are involved in this credit default stuff. Okay, now they're doing it to your life insurance policies, and the way they're dressing this pig up, it's called the girl effect. It's being run out of the World Bank. The World Bank is running this mega con. Okay, they're the ones. That's the mother of all harlots herself, Mrs. Piggy Bank. Okay, man, you're casting your pearls before swine. It's a fictional character. Incorporation. Okay, you might as well give life to this pig right here. Okay, there's no life in a piece of paper called incorporation. None. And they've done this with the oil during Enron. They were doing this same stuff. Okay, they did this with the S&L con back in the 70s. You're still paying for it, taxpayers. It's a massive Ponzi scheme. And you know who flips the bill at the end? Us. That's who. And this is a global con. Like I stated, it's up to $1.25 quadrillion. This money doesn't exist. And you're paying the top players on these cons, this Ponzi con. You're paying them. You're giving them your money for nothing. And like I say, man, Wall Street's just a bunch of Looney Tunes, man. They're just a bunch of pigs, man. Dressing up everything, saying it's all good. It's not. These are cartoon characters, man. It's Looney Tunes. And if your church got incorporated under Articles of 501c3 nonprofit, well then you're a Looney Tune too, man. You're a fictional character. You're no longer a church. You're a business. And we saw what Christ thought about those businesses. He tossed the money changers' tables. You don't turn our Father's house into a den of thieves. And all these people that are marching around the world on these agencies, these stock markets and everything else, all it is a bunch of this paper. That's it. These are their assets. Their assets are paper. That's it. There's nothing to it. It's all garbage. $1.25 quadrillion of it. You're getting ripped off hand over fist. Your 401ks, they're going to take them all. Social Security, everything. They're going to keep bailing out these cons. These are cons. They're going to wipe you out. And with the climate the way it is, you won't have the ability to move. Now you can keep listening to Miss Piggy, okay, Miss Piggy Bank. You're casting your pearls before swine too. Now that we're up to $15 trillion in debt, because that's all they're doing. They're bailing out this credit default insurance con, and none of this. There's no assets to it. There's nothing. It's an insurance con, planned and dreamed up by these rich CEOs to take away your ability to flee. As the Mid-Atlantic range had a 5.3 earthquake today, and that whole area is becoming disabled. It's destabilizing. You've had 1,000 gigatons of water come off Greenland alone. Okay, now you can keep listening to the stock market, which are bundling up and packaging your life insurance policies now and selling them opening. That's what's driving your stock market right now. Okay, it's a con. They're going to take them all. And that girl effect con out of the World Bank, they're writing up policies hand over fist in third world countries because they know they're going to be wiped out. They're sticking insurance policies to every one of those $60 microloans. All right, And I mean, 2030 report told you that those places are going to be whacked. But hey, man, information shock resistance. The coasts are in trouble. I mean, these islands are sinking, and I've been saying this for years, and that ice is melting, and nothing's going to stop it. You're getting 1,000 years worth of ice melting in the next 10 years. I mean, the new numbers coming out of the Arctic Sea is that all the Arctic sea ice, the summer ice, is going to be gone by the year 2015. That's how fast this is moving. And the ice melting coming off of Greenland is staggering. It's going to throw the United Kingdom into an ice age. I mean, it's only science. You know, take it from somebody who loves you, man. Or you can listen to Miss Piggy. There's your options. God gave you a brain. Look into it. Find this out for yourselves. All right? You guys have a good one. I'll be on Oracle Broadcasting tonight with Bob Tuskin. Feel free to call in, and I'm on Liberty Broadcasting 5 days a week. Just call in. You know, the links are on my channel page. Have a good one.
Reason, because that's the thing that's putting it where it belongs, right at the top of Leader's agenda.
Yes, but it surely should have been at the top of the agenda anyway. We're talking about the imminent destruction of the planet.
Yes, but part of the problem, Jeremy, is that so few people fully realise that the word imminent or the word urgent is relevant. They're still thinking in terms of, will it harm our children, will it harm our grandchildren? Actually, it's a problem for us today.
Yep, welcome to post-glacial rebound effect. You know, I've been screaming it from the rooftops for over 2 years here now on YouTube. Yeah, have a good one. Okay, here's the latest article out of Yahoo, all of them. Washington top international climate scientists and disaster experts meeting in Africa. It's a science panel. Get ready for extreme weather. Well, get ready for it. And I've been telling you for years, okay, why? And it's post-glacial rebound effect. That ice is melting. It's a runaway. And nothing's going to stop it. This is the girl effect, Con. So the girl effect is right here on YouTube. And this is being run out of the World Bank. I have 2 videos on it from 2 years ago. And I knew even before I came on YouTube what this one was. And it's got almost 1 million views, folks. Comments like, this one won the prize at the Beaufort Administration Festival, totally deserved, and wow, and all these great, wonderful comments, man. And it's a big, mega insurance con to take these people out. Yeah, they got too much, man. But it's called the girl effect. The clock is ticking, yeah, in all these little children's lives.